Hey everyone, this is Wendy Susan Richmond, and welcome back to the Undercover Marketing Secrets podcast. All right, everybody. So today we're going to talk about something that came about that, if you have ever invested in something years ago and it didn't pay off, it still could. All right, so here's what's happening now. Today I trained a friend of mine how to use the 3D camera that I invested in. I invested $5,000 in about 2 years ago. And yes, I said 2 years ago. Now, I love gadgets, technology, photography, and 2 years ago I heard about Matterport cameras, and they have the capability of creating 3D tours of houses, storefronts, offices, construction sites, hotels, and a whole bunch of other spaces. And since I like photography, and I thought it would that I would combine it with another business that I like, which is marketing. Now, here's what I thought back then. I would purchase the camera, plus I needed to get a tripod and an iPad, and the investment was about $5,600. Plus, there's a $49 a month for the tours to keep them live, all right? And if you get so many tours, like 2 tours a month for the $49, and if you add more tours, it costs more money per month, okay? And I thought that I would market myself as the local 3D tour company and make my money back pretty quick. Now, I have done I've done a podcast and even a blog post on this topic about how many times I've failed. And this is another one of those things. I wouldn't necessarily say I failed. It's just like once I got it, I did work in getting paid, though, a couple times with clients of mine, and they paid me to do 3D tours of their office. And, so I made back some of the investment, but mostly the camera, it basically just sat unused for a couple of years. At the same time as I bought this, I thought it was going to be my only way to make money. It was something different I could do, which wasn't really labor intensive. And I could make some decent money with it. Well, at that time, my marketing done for you business took off, so I didn't have the time to go out and do the scans myself. And I was too busy even to hire someone to do the scans either. So, after it pretty much sat unused for close to 2 years. Now, then things changed, and I bought, if you've been reading any and listening to my podcast, I bought a website called naturaljersey.com, and part of the way that I want to monetize it is to offer various advertising and marketing opportunities for my strategic partners. And as part of my offerings, I will be adding a 3D tour package. I thought, what a great way to kind of bring it back. The technology is still good, and people are still doing this, and I thought this would be a good value add for these practitioners and businesses that I could do a 3D tour. And I could either do it as a separate price or as a bonus for my partners. Now, here is where things get interesting. Now that I am ready to start offering the service, I still don't have the time. I mean, my done for you, and I'm doing more as far as coaching, and I just got all kinds of things going at the same time. I don't have time. But one of my friends who is retired is looking for a way to make some extra cash. And he approached me about this service because I had, when we had hung out a little bit, I mentioned the service and just kind of threw it out there as something that he might like to do. And, but he approached me about it, and he wanted to know how it worked. And I've met with him twice and trained him on how to use the camera, and he took to it. And is excited to be able to do this. And also, what I love is that he's even trying to come up with various ways that he can sell it to the people in his circle. Because I basically said that if you sell it and you do the scans, you take home the lion's share of the money. I don't necessarily want to make tons of money on it, but I can definitely give somebody an opportunity to make money. And if he goes and does the majority of the work, then he can get the majority to pay. Because now I have someone who is available to do the scans, is capable of doing the scans, someone I trust, I can now fully offer it as another service that I, offer actually. So here, the link to the 3D tour website, I'm going to put it in the show notes. And if you'd like to go check it out, you'll be able to see what I'm doing there. And I had thought a lot about selling the camera over the last couple of years because I thought, I invested my $5. I keep seeing other people on my Facebook feed who are looking to sell their cameras. And, I've come close a couple times just saying, just get rid of it and sell it. But you know what? I'm so glad I didn't. I want to be able to help someone, my friend, by providing a money-making opportunity for him, and then be able to offer this service to the people in my local area. I mean, it's something unique, it's different, and most people aren't doing it, so it's a great way for people to position themselves as, the experts, because they're up on some great technology. And, things do come back around. If you're like me, I know that you have many underutilized assets that are just sitting on a shelf or even in your basement, like me. And you know what? Just take a minute to think of what you may have and how you can bring it back to life and utilize it to help you with your success. I bet if you do a little bit of thinking, you will see that you've got something sitting around that could be making you money right now. And, it's time to get it back out and try again. And now I'm different now than I was 2 years ago. My skill sets changed. I'm a better business person. I've got more ideas and more ways to quickly sell this. So I'm very excited to, for the next chapter of this 3D tour business and how it plays out when it comes to my naturaljersey.com business and how I'm helping someone else to create his own business by being able to do this as well. So with that being said, this is Wendy Susan Richmond. I hope you found this helpful. Thank you for spending a few minutes with me. Remember, make it a great day. You have a choice of how you make your days. So make it a great day. And I look forward to talking with you next time.